Iran, the United States, and Israel.
What is the actual reason behind their ongoing tensions?
There are 57 Muslim-majority countries in the world. So why do the US and Israel focus primarily on Iran? What is the actual reason behind their ongoing tensions?
So why do the US and Israel focus primarily on Iran, while largely ignoring the rest? To understand this, we need to look back in history all the way to World War II.
During World War II, every country had only two choices: support the British Empire or side with Hitler.
Most chose Britain, but Iran's ruler at the time decided to support Hitler instead.
As a result, Iran and Germany formed a close alliance, which made Britain very uncomfortable. British forces invaded Iran from multiple fronts and swiftly took over large parts of the country.
The Iranian ruler surrendered within days and pleaded to stay in power. Britain agreed, on one condition: the Shah had to step down and hand over his throne to his 22-year-old son, Reza Shah Pahlavi.
He was young and viewed as someone who would obey Western powers. Reza Shah admired Western culture deeply. He encouraged Iranians to adopt Western clothing, enjoy Western-style entertainment, and distance themselves from traditional Islamic values.
From the start, he took steps to secularize Iranian society. He banned the hijab, closed religious schools and places of worship, and arrested prominent religious figures.
Instead, music, nightclubs, and alcohol became widespread in Iran. Alcohol production became so significant that Iran, an Islamic republic, began exporting it. The Shah believed he was modernizing the country.
He once advised Saudi King Faisal, "Stop living in the past, bring Saudi Arabia into the modern world." But King Faisal refused. Interestingly, today Saudi Arabia encourages Iran to modernize, but now Iran doesn't comply.
The Shah's anti-Islamic stance created widespread backlash among scholars. Religious leaders began publicly criticizing his policies. The most prominent among them was Ayatollah Khomeini. He started mobilizing people to oppose the Shah's regime. Khomeini gained massive support,
Leading to his arrest and exile by the Shah. He relocated to Iraq, where a young Saddam Hussein began monitoring him. Saddam soon grew wary of Khomeini's growing influence. One day, Saddam offered to eliminate Khomeini, telling the Shah, "I can have him killed quietly." But the Shah dismissed the offer, believing Khomeini posed no real threat.
Meanwhile, Khomeini began recording his sermons on cassette tapes, which were smuggled into Iran. These tapes had a deep impact, and many began to view Khomeini as the true leader of Iran.
But toppling the Shah wasn't easy. His military was powerful and backed by the US. America saw him as a loyal partner in the Muslim world. However, the Shah's biggest blunder was yet to come: the celebration of Persian glory.
One of the most extravagant parties in world history. The Shah announced a celebration to honor the ancient Persian Empire. He invited world leaders and celebrities to attend. He wanted to revive the memory of an empire that had fallen centuries earlier, during the Islamic Caliphate.
An entire city was built in the desert for the occasion. Hundreds of luxury cars were arranged, and guests were served on golden tableware. The Shah sat on a golden throne and crowned himself emperor. Meanwhile, the poor in Iran were struggling. "While we starve," they said, "our ruler dines from gold plates." This event fueled the revolution. Khomeini, through his tapes, said, "The Shah of today is like the tyrant Yazid of old."
Public support for Khomeini surged. The Shah had only one hope left: help from the West. Like his father, the Shah sought assistance from global powers.
A meeting was held among Western leaders, where they concluded, "There's no saving you from this revolution." The Shah fled Iran for good. Khomeini returned to Iran after 14 years of exile.
No other leader in history was welcomed like this. Over 7 million Iranians came to greet him. His arrival marked the beginning of a new era. Crowds chanted against America and Israel, and his followers seized the US embassy.
Khomeini demanded the US hand over the Shah in exchange for hostages. This marked the start of decades-long hostilities. The Shah never returned. After his death, his son claimed the throne in exile. Khomeini formed a new Islamic government.
Iran realized that it needed nuclear power to deter future threats, but acquiring nuclear technology isn't easy, especially without outside help.
Then came an opportunity. Pakistan had successfully built a nuclear bomb. Dr. Abdul Qadir Khan later shared key technology with Iran, including centrifuges for uranium enrichment.
With this technology, Iran moved quickly. Eventually, the US discovered Iran's nuclear ambitions. Unlike Pakistan, which aligned with the West, Iran was seen as a threat.